Ah, hello, hello. So, it's been a while. It's been a while. I have been fucking busy. Like, busy. I've been everywhere. Not really, I've barely gone anywhere. But yeah, I've been busy for the last 2 weeks. Like, it was my birthday on the 10th of August. So, I want, I want messages saying happy birthday. I felt unloved when I got none. Fuck you. But yeah, it was my birthday on the 10th, and 2 days before that, went to Fort Park with the family. And if you squidge through my Tumblr about 15 pages on, something stupid, you'll find pictures. But yeah, then I went to see Ted, and went to Nando's. Then I went to Devon, and had some Indian and Chinese buffet stuff. Saw The Dark Knight again. T-shirt. Saw The Dark Knight again. Ah. Yeah, and I bet that was backwards. I think that's actually supposed to say The Dark Knight Rises. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I should probably look at the camera. Oh no, no, it does actually say The Dark Knight Rises. Yay. Yeah. So, and then we went up to Birmingham because my great nan's funeral was happening, and that was a fun occasion because I love seeing my family. They're beautiful people. I love them. No, I don't. I really don't. They're annoying. But I'm not going to rant about that. I'm going to rant about something that's on my mind. It occurred to me like a few minutes ago when I was blow drying my hair, and I thought it's a romancy thing that I'm thinking about. It's like I am a trans person. More specifically, I think it's yeah, I'm trans female. I'm a trans female person. Automatically, let's just say we're on a dating show and everyone turns off their lights when they've stopped being interested in you. You turn around and you go, let's say we've got like 1 million people in this room. You turn around and you go, okay, I'm a trans person. I'm a trans girl, meaning male to female. 500,000 or so lights just turn off instantly just because you say that. Whether they're homophobic, transphobic, whatever, or they just don't like the idea, doesn't matter. They've just turned their lights off. They are not interested in you anymore because of that. And then you turn around and you say, okay, I'm a bit of a geek. I spend quite a lot of my time on my Xbox, writing, reading, watching anime, reading manga, whatever. Say 250,000 people turn the lights off. That's 750,000 people who have just turned their lights off because you are a trans female with geek tendencies. It's not going very well, is it? We've got 250,000 people left. I don't even think it should be 750,000 actually out of 1 million. I think it should be more because okay, let's change that. Yeah, 750,000 people turn the lights off when you turn around and say, "I am a trans female." People instantly get turned off. They don't like it. They don't appreciate it. Whatever. And then, well, how many are we up to now? We're on 750,000. Let's say another 200,000 turn off when they find out you are a geek. You have geek tendencies and you love to geek out. You are left with 100,000 people out of this million who are actually interested still. And then, on my end of this, you throw in the rest of the personality parts that you're supposed to include in these sort of dating profiles. You say, oh, I have a tendency to have pretty shitty mental health issues. I've suffered with them since I was roughly 14. I have self-harm and eating disorder problems. And I'm an extremely paranoid person. That 100,000 people, I'm pretty sure is not even going to be close to the number it used to be. We're probably going to go down to something stupid, like 10,000. So we've just lost, say, 90,000 people because you've just said you're a trans female with geek tendencies with serious mental health issues. We're left with 10,000 people. In terms of a scale of 1 to 10, that's a decimal. That's a decimal. That's not like a 2 in 10 chance or anything. That's a decimal, a lower than 1 decimal. According to that idea, that probably very cynical idea, I have a decimal chance of actually finding a romantic partner. Because this world can't put away the fact that I'm a trans female. People don't like that. People are so up themselves and so self-absorbed. The idea of dating a person who is crossing from the physicalities of one gender to the physicalities of another gender, they cannot fathom it. So they disregard trans females and trans males and alternative gender identities as dateable. If, per se, that 750,000 people who've just turned their lights off did not turn their lights off because they opened their minds and grew the fuck up and pretended to be the adults they should be, life for a trans person might be 1,000,000 times better. Now, I'm not having a cynical rant with you. I'm not saying, oh, I have absolutely no chance of getting anybody. I'm pointing out to you that the world is so one-way street, so narrow-minded, that they disregard somebody who is an alternative gender identity just because they don't understand it. They don't want to understand it, and it really it makes a lot of people feel very bad about themselves because these people refuse to grow up. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's stupid. And even if, let's just say, 100,000 out of that 750,000, if they turned around and said, no, no, let's be good about this. Let's say let's try this. Let's see what happens, and let's just dip our feet in, see how this relationship could turn out. If those 100,000 people did that, life would change completely. People would start seeing this, and it would open other people's minds up. Not to mention the change in the quality of life for trans people and alternative gender identities. It would change everything because people would look at you and think to you, and think in their minds, wow, okay, that person's actually quite beautiful. Now, I'm thinking this because I've been single for fucking ages. Not a complaint. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a complaint because I would love that to change. But it's not changing because of those points. Oh my god, I just said those really weird. Those. Because of those points that I have just pointed out to you. I've just told you the basics of my personality. I've outlined the very black and white picture that is me. And I've expressed to you a very realistic, if it sounds cynical, but a very realistic way to look at trans dating. Really, the decimal that you are left with are either people who identify as pansexual or polysexual, or other trans people who tend to identify as pansexual anyway, or poly, whatever. But that's a decimal. I just thought I would point out to you guys that that's a bit messed up, and people should really start to just grow up, and things just change, you know? My face is unusually bright. I should stop doing my videos in front of a window. I'm like a ghost. Woo! But yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm supposed to be going for a walk. I want to buy Kit Kat Chunkies. Because I hope a certain someone is watching, so this is how I'm gonna end videos for the future. Nerdfighteria for the win! DFTBA bitches. There's a fly.